Hello everyone, it's Joe from OnePageZen.com, and today in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to point a domain name to your website on Microsoft Azure. Now before getting started with this tutorial, you should have already launched an application such as WordPress on a Microsoft Azure virtual machine. If you haven't done that yet, check out the link to that tutorial in the description to this video. All right, so at the top of the Microsoft Azure homepage, click on the portal link. All right, then click on your virtual machine. Then in the overview section here, copy your public IP address. Then head over to the left sidebar column and click on the new link. In the Marketplace search bar, search for DNS zone. All right, then click on DNS zone and click the Create button. All right, so the first thing we're going to do here is we're going to create a new DNS zone. So in the name field, enter the domain name that you want to point to your website on Microsoft Azure. So I'm going to use the domain onepagezen.com. And under subscription, I'm going to use my free trial credits. And for resource group, I'm going to use my existing USA resource group. And then I'm going to click the Pin to Dashboard box. And then I'm going to click the Create button. And this typically takes a couple of minutes for the DNS zone to deploy. All right, so after the DNS zone has been deployed, you're going to click on it. So the first thing we have to do is we need to create a new record set. So click the record set link at the top of the page. And I'm going to leave the name field blank. It's going to be a record, and TTL is going to be 300 seconds. And I'm going to paste the IP address that I copied from the overview section in the last steps, and click the OK button. All right, so that was successful. Now I'm going to create another record set, and this is going to be a CNAME record. So I'm going to choose CNAME for type. Then in the name field, I'm going to do www. TTL is going to be 300 seconds. And the alias is going to be my root domain, which is onepagezen.com. Click OK. And there we go. Our records are configured. All right, so now that we've set up our DNS zone successfully, the next thing we have to do is we have to point our name servers to our DNS zone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy my name server 1, and I'm going to head over to my domain name provider. You can see here I'm using NameCheap.com. And I'm going to scroll down, and here where it says name servers, I'm going to choose custom DNS, and I'm going to enter that first name server. I'm pasting it there. I'm going to go back to my Azure DNS. I'm going to copy the name server 2, and I'm going to paste that one, and just repeat. I'm going to copy name server 3, paste it, and copy my name server 4, paste it, and then click the save icon. Now, regardless of who you're using for your domain name provider, you're going to have a very similar configuration when it comes to configuring your name servers. All right, so now that your name servers have been configured, The next thing you have to do is to test that your website is loading properly. So open up a new private window and enter your domain name in the URL bar. And if everything's configured properly, you will be directed to your application's homepage. So for me, I'm using WordPress. I'm running WordPress, and this is my WordPress homepage. So it looks like everything is configured properly. Now, if you were to go to your WordPress dashboard, to your settings, you would notice here in your WordPress URL and site address URL fields that your domain name is set without www in front. Now that's just fine. If you want to leave it that way, you don't have to make any changes. However, if you do want your website to be served with www.yourdomain.com, then I'm going to show you how to do that now. So minimize your WordPress settings page and go back to your Microsoft Azure dashboard. Then click on your virtual machine and click the connect icon at the top of the page. And now you're going to highlight your SSH command, and then you're going to click the Cloud Shell icon at the very top of the page to connect to the terminal. All right, so now that you've connected to the terminal, you're going to paste that SSH command and enter your password. All right, now we are connected to our server. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to open up my server's configuration file. Now for Bitnami stacks, your configuration file path will look like this. And all of these commands are listed on this tutorial's page at onepagezen.com. So I'm going to press enter to open up the configuration file. And I'm going to go down a little bit here under virtual host 80. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste 3 lines of code. And what these lines of code are going to do is it's going to tell my server to only serve our website with the www prefix. So I'm going to paste that, and then I'm going to do Control X and then Y and enter. So that saved the file and my new settings. So the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to run a command that's going to restart my Apache server. So I'm going to paste that command, press enter. Perfect. Now if I were to go back to my site here and refresh the page, or just do onepagezen.com, press enter, and you'll see here that our website is now being served with www. And that's it for this tutorial. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Also, don't forget to check out this tutorial at onepagezen.com, where you can see all of the commands listed individually. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and check out my social media pages. Thanks a lot for watching.